Dracarys.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Dania Marie, and today we're going to be doing this Fire and Ice Game of Thrones inspired look. So, we all know Game of Thrones is coming to an end. And to those of you who are Game of Thrones fans, comment down below if you are as heartbroken as I am that the show is officially over for like ever. So that's why I really wanted to do this look today. So the Game of Thrones element in this look isn't super obvious, but I can break it down for you right now. So basically what I did was I did like a very fiery side for obviously the dragons, for Daenerys, and all of that. So I did this side like a fiery eye, and then for this side I basically wanted it to represent the fact that winter is here, Jon Snow, the North. You know, the North is still very cold. It looks very dark. It's very blue and moody, gloomy. So I really wanted this side to represent that. That's why I made it blue. And then this side is red for like the dragon fire and all of what Daenerys represents. So that's basically what I did for today. I added a little bit of glitter. I added a little bit of a cut crease. So there's a little bit of everything in this look. It's definitely more dramatic. I really liked how this look came out. I hope you guys do too. And if you'd like to know how I got this look, please keep watching. Okay, so we're gonna be doing a fire and ice eye. So one eye will be blue, one eye will be like orangey red. We're gonna start off by priming our eyelids as usual. I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and I'm just going to apply some right there. Gonna blend that out really quick. So I'm gonna take this Physicians Formula translucent powder and I'm just gonna apply a little bit of that to my lids so it doesn't crease. We're doing both eyes on camera today. Something new. I haven't done this in forever and I'm a little bit nervous because I usually like to like test out the look first on one eye and I feel like it saves more time too, so this is going to be interesting. So I'm going to be taking this really bright, it's like a really burnt bright orange right here. I'm going to take that shade and I'm going to start packing that here. Okay, yeah, that is red. Blending this right above my crease line. I'm kind of rounding it out for now. Then I'm going to be going in with a different color in a second. So I want this side to be like the fiery side, obviously. So I'm just packing that color, dragging that in right there. So that was actually a Morphe M514. I'm going to take a Sigma Blending E36. I don't have my little brush cleaner right now, so I can't clean the other brush that quick. I'm going to be taking this shade right here. If I didn't mention it before, I don't think I mentioned it when I started actually. This is the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. It has a bunch of colors, so it's like one of the most perfect palettes to use. I'm going to start packing that. Same step as this one, just a different color. So I'm also going to be taking this yellow shade right here, and I'm going to be blending that here above the red. I'm going to pack in a little more of that bright red just to make sure the color is nice and vibrant. I'm also gonna start slightly extending that out. I'm just darkening it up with more of that red orangey shade above the crease and in the crease, because we're gonna cut the crease right now, and you want to make sure that that color is really nice and vibrant. So now I'm going to take this shade right here in the same palette, the same thing we just did to the other eye. This is a Sigma pencil brush, E30 pencil brush. So those were the first two steps for that. Now what we're going to do is we're basically going to cut the crease, which is always the part that takes the longest, but let's do it. Taking a flat rounded brush. So just some spoilers, if you haven't seen season 8 of Game of Thrones, you're probably not going to want to hear what I'm about to say. So just giving you some time to forward the video. Yeah, so I know that the Night King is dead and whatever, and that the icy side doesn't apply that much, but I felt like it still did because it's still winter, you know? Like the whole thing right now is that winter is finally here. So that's why I felt like the blue side still applied. You know what I mean? It still kind of does. And then it's like fighting against Daenerys's like fire, like her dragon, against like Jon Snow, was like from the north, and it's all icy and wintry, you know what I mean? So I felt like it still applied. So let's go ahead and go in with our Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So I'm gonna do the same thing to both eyes, but I'm probably only gonna show you guys on one eye and then do the other one like off camera. So we're cutting the crease now. There we go. So I like to stamp it when I'm cutting the crease. I don't really like brush on. I stamp my brush to create like really clean edges. So I cut that pretty high today, like pretty high. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back in with each of the darker colors that we used to clean up the line of the lid because it's kind of crooked in some areas. So I'm gonna go back in with that red for this one. And I'm basically just going to deepen it up as well where the carve is. So you can see how that kind of sharpens up the edges there a bit, cleans it up. I usually do this when I do a cut crease to make sure it looks really neat. This is pretty much the key for me to making a cut crease look as neat as it is. Okay, so I just cleaned up the top area here on both eyes. So I'm taking a Sigma Cream Color E58 brush, and I'm going to be taking the same Take Back to Brazil palette and this lower shade right here in the corner. And I'm just going to fill in where we cut the crease. So I'm going to be taking, this is the Becca Cosmetics Volcano Goddess eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to be taking this shade right here, which I believe is called Diamond Dust. Just going to sprinkle that around the lid here. I'm going to be taking a pencil brush and that bright orangey shade from the same palette, and I'm just going to start filling this in here, connecting that together. I'm going to do the same thing for the blue side, taking that darker blue kind of sweeping that in like that. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is basically applying some glitter to the connection here. So I'm going to be applying red glitter and blue glitter right here where the cut crease and the outer corner connects. Taking some NYX glitter primer, and I'm going to be applying that here. This is the Sigma High Caliber Lash Mascara. Can we talk about how crazy Game of Thrones is right now? What are your guys' thoughts on season 8? I know a lot of people are disappointed. I'm honestly just emotionally traumatized. I don't know how to feel about everything. So I'm kind of like on an emotional roller coaster with Game of Thrones right now. But I'm hoping that the finale leaves me with some kind of hope. So today I'm using the Boldface Makeup lashes. These are in the style Thrill Seeker. So they're pretty wispy at the edges. And I like that because this eye look is kind of like extended out. There it is with the lash. As you can see, it makes a complete difference. So I'm just taking my Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper and aligning underneath the lashes to hide the separation. I'm taking now some of the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara and applying some to my own lashes below. This basically glues and hides, mixes the lashes underneath with the false ones. So I'm going to take some of that red orangey color again and start applying that on the lower lash line here. So now you can connect this back to the wing that we had created. Now I'm taking that same pencil brush that I used to blend in the yellow on the eye right here. I'm taking that same yellow color and I'm blending that underneath as well. So, and now I'm going to put some inner corner highlight. I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Aurora Glow Kit. I think I'm going to take the shade Luna right here and applying this in the inner corner. The eyes are pretty much done, and now we're going to move on to the lips. I'm just lighting my lips with the Kylie Cosmetics Dolce K lip liner. So I'm going to go in with the Becky G and Colourpop Cosmetics collaboration liquid lipstick in Secreto. And I'm going to be applying this. This is kind of like a burnt terracotta color. It felt like it worked well with the look. Honestly, don't know what I'm going to do with my life when Game of Thrones is over. Like, what show do I watch next? Obviously, I watch other shows, but I've always looked forward to that one the most. This is the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Noble. And I think what I'm going to do is just apply a little bit of this in the center. And then work that in. Applying a lighter shade or gloss to like the center of your lip will make it look bigger. And that's it. Alright guys, so this is the final result. This is my fire and ice look in honor of a Game of Thrones. I cannot believe that it's over already. It's been so many years that I've been watching this show, And it's crazy to think that the actors have to end it. Like, I can't even imagine actually being one of the actors or actresses and having to like not do this anymore. That's insane. Like, I'm just a viewer and I feel so heartbroken. I can't imagine how they feel. But yeah, that's why I did this tutorial today. Comment down below if you are a Game of Thrones fan, if you're watching the finale this weekend, if you are sad that Game of Thrones is over, or just anything Game of Thrones, or you can just leave me a nice little comment down below. I would really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, comment down below, and hit the bell for notifications so that whenever I post a video, you guys are the first ones to know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! I'm just going to apply some of that. Okay. We're gonna redo that. Am I nervous? Yes. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Taking some, there's a fly.